Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome to another tarot reading from me. Today's reading is going to be on what is your future spouse's physical appearance. I know I have done this topic before, but this time I have increased the number of astrological notes, so there will be more insights. I've also included some notes based on the nakshatras or lunar mansions, which are very interesting. So briefly, for those of you who don't know what those are, they're kind of like more ancient than the zodiac, and they come from Vedic or Indian astrology, which is actually the original astrology. They are connected. Well, they have a correspondence in both the tropical zodiac, which is more popular in the West, but also in the Vedic zodiac, which is the one that Indian astrologers use. All right, so this is for those of you who would like to choose with just crystals. You have these 4 options to choose from. So pile number 1, you have this citrine cluster crystal. Pile number 2, you have this fluorite crystal. Pile number 3, you have this blue calcite crystal. All right, pile number 4, you have this jade crystal. So, once again, I will remind you that, as usual, I have taken my time. I have, asked Spirit which crystals should I choose for today's reading, and these are the crystals that popped out. Let me try to zoom in a bit. There you have them. So, once again, I recommend you take some deep breaths. Try to exhale longer than you inhale, all right? And that will help center you and calm you down. And you can meditate upon the question with your eyes closed a little bit. Maybe address it to a higher spiritual guide, like God or Spirit or however you want to call it. And open your eyes and just choose the first pile that stands out to you instinctively without overthinking it. And of course, if you are drawn to more than one pile, you are free to watch several or even all of them and just choose whichever messages resonate. I will see you at your reading. So before I continue with the video, I would like to give a quick shout out to Ana Luisa, which is a jewelry brand based in New York. And they were kind enough to send me some jewelry pieces of my choosing. And of course, if you're interested in any of their products, go ahead and check out the video description. You will get a 20% discount if you order from the link in my video description. Check out their jewelry. I absolutely love their pieces. So this is what I got. This is a cute little necklace, a butterfly necklace. They have this in a gold version as well. I just absolutely love it. I love that all of their necklaces are basically adjustable lengths, slightly adjustable. And this is just the cutest thing. I'm not the girliest person, but I mean, you're never too old to like butterflies, right? I just absolutely love it. I love it. And this is recycled silver. And I mean, I think it's great that they really focus on sustainability. And they also have a gold version, like I said. Then I also got these earrings. Absolutely love them. I mean, I've always admired these kinds of like double hoop things, but I wasn't really inclined to get, another set of piercings in my ears, so I absolutely love these. Just love them. Look at how cute they are. Also from recycled silver. Then I got this really, really cute necklace, which is called the Hannah necklace. And it's really, really pretty. It's gold plated. It's engraved. I mean, just the cutest, daintiest little necklace, and I think it's really feminine. Absolutely love it. I love that it's just this classical design. Totally, totally cute. Absolutely. Absolutely adorable. And I think it would go with just any outfit. I think I could see this wearing this at the office, you know, at the opera, anywhere. It's just adorable. And last but not least is this really cool pendant necklace. Actually comes with this pendant, which I absolutely love. It looks like an ancient coin, and the symbol is just so cool. It's mysterious, and like I love it. It's my style. I mean, if you're interested in this particular pendant, it's called the Spirit pendant, but they do have, I think, 5 or 6 other designs in this collection. It's called the Personality pendant. So check it out in the link in my video description. Absolutely love them. Love their pieces. All right, so this is the card selection for each of the crystals, for those of you who would also like to choose with a card. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 1? The people who chose the citrine cluster crystal, what does their future spouse look like? Ah, I turned it instinctively. All right. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 2? The people who chose the fluorite crystal, what does their future spouse look like? All right, I'm going to turn them each. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 3? The people who chose the blue calcite crystal, what does their future spouse look like? Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 4? The people who chose the jade crystal, what does their future spouse look like? All right, nice. So let's see. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. All right, so pile number 1, you have this card. Pile number 2, you have this card. Pile number 3, you have this card. Pile number 4, you have this card. All right, so these are your options. Once again, let me go through all the piles. So for those of you who want to choose with both crystals and cards, pile number 1, you have this card over here, and or this citrine cluster crystal. Pile number 2, you have this card over here, and or this fluorite crystal. Pile number 3, you have this card over here, and or this blue calcite crystal. Pile number 4, you have this card over here, and or this jade crystal. All right, so pause the video. Pause the video if you need more time to decide. And again, my recommendation is you meditate upon the question a little bit with your eyes closed. Try to exhale longer than you inhale. That will help calm you down and center you. And maybe address the question to a higher spiritual guide, like God or Spirit, or however, whatever God or Goddess you follow. And just choose the first pile that stands out to you without overthinking it. And I will see you at your reading. So, welcome pile number 1. You have chosen this card, which is actually the Knight of Pentacles, and or this citrine crystal. All right. So this is going to be the shuffling phase. I'm going to add timestamps. You can skip through this if you don't want to sit through it, because I will be taking my time. Let me see. What should I start with? These. I'm going to start with, wait, no, I'm going to start with the oracle cards. Or should I start with the cards? No, I'm going to start with these cards, actually. Spirit, can you please tell me what pile number 1's future spouse is going to look like? Pile number 1, the citrine cluster crystal. What is their future spouse going to look like? All right. The Wheel of Fortune. The Three of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. The Empress. The Two of Cups. The Six of Swords. You know what? I'm going to take one more. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 1? The people who chose the citrine cluster crystal. What does their future spouse look like? The Seven of Swords. Interesting. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 1? What does their future spouse look like? Help me choose the right cards. Like this one. This one. The Queen of Wands. The World. Ooh, the Devil. The Justice card. The Emperor. The Seven of Wands. The Two of Swords. All right. I'm gonna have to clarify. Let me see. Actually, wait a minute. I don't have to clarify the Two of Swords because this is about... Oh, wait. Actually, I will. I will clarify. Spirit, can you please clarify the Two of Swords? Which are the two options that the Two of Swords shows in this case for pile number 1's future spouse? All right. Wow. The Tower and the Ace of Wands. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Let me get to more. Spirit, can you please clarify? Sorry, Spirit, can you please tell me about pile number 1, people who chose the citrine cluster crystal? All right. What does their future spouse look like? Can you please tell me about pile number 1, the people who chose the citrine cluster crystal? What does their future spouse look like? All right. So we have, let me All right, so we have, dear love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the gift in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Snow leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Yeah. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. All right, so this has already struck me. So this is about your future spouse, and it really struck me that it says integrity is important for your best outcome, because you have the Seven of Swords, which suggests a person who has the potential to be deceptive. All right. And then we have abundance and thought. Okay. Where should I put these? So this is the clarification for the Two of Swords. I'm gonna put this here. Okay. So, first of all, this person is very good looking. All right. Already off the, like, already off the get-go, I can see this. This person is very good looking, because you have the Devil, you have, the Two of Cups, and you have the Queen of Wands, and you have the Empress. So you have the Emperor as well. Especially if you're a woman, this is the kind of man that I think a lot of women find attractive, because the Emperor suggests, also you have both the Emperor and the Empress. So this suggests a person who has status, has an established position. When it comes to their appearance, this is someone who comes across as very dignified. They have a very kind of respectable aura about them. So again, this could be, for many of you, a person of seniority, right? Maybe they have a high status, and even if they don't have a high status, they could be a person who really cares about appearance. Like, they have an attitude of fake it till you make it, maybe. So they might have this appearance about them that is very well put together, that, you know, they don't really leave things to chance when it comes to how they present themselves. You have the Ten of Pentacles as well. So this person dresses to impress, I think. And also they dress very professionally, I think. You're not going to see this person with, you know, wearing like cheap clothes or imitations, or, you know, dressing in a way that is shabby and, you know, doesn't really care about, like, you know, shabby, or how should I put it? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, they don't really, you know, they're generally going to be put together. With the Two of Cups, they have something of a romantic aura about them, and a lot of people see them as potentially good romantic partners. But the Seven of Swords being there suggests that this person's appearance could be deceiving. Now, in which way it is deceiving, it depends, okay? But something about the way that they present themselves is maybe a little bit deceptive. Like, in some way, people assume things about them at first sight that is not accurate about them as people. So this could be about a lot of things. Could be maybe that they dress more wealthy than they actually are. Maybe they act more tough than they actually are. It could be, you know, depends, because obviously there are a lot of people looking at this. So I wouldn't be able to say exactly how, but the Seven of Swords there just shows that they could be, there could either there is something deceptive, so people easily deceive themselves about this person by just looking at them, or it could be that they come across as sneaky. You know, like, this makes me think of, like, like, maybe they have a sheepish little smile or something. It makes me think of actors like Mickey Rourke or Bruce Willis, especially when he was younger. You know, like, guys like that just have something of a player about them. You know, so they could come across as, for some of you, this person could literally come across as a bit of a player. So, like, even if they are good looking, your first impression about them might be that, oh, yeah, this person is good looking, but I can't trust them. You know, they are not the type that cares about committed relationships. However, for some of you, it could be the other way around, you know, so it could be this person does come across as, you know, a good long-term partner here with the Two of Cups, but actually they are maybe not as serious as they appear. However, none of this actually could transpire into a more serious character flaw. I don't think so. So I'm talking about appearances and first impressions here, and style and stuff like that. So overall vibe that they give off. So I don't think that this person is like a genuinely deceptive person. It's just that they give off a different energy than what they are really like on some level. So those of you who come from my astrology channel, I can tell you probably that, you know, based on Aruda Lagna, people perceive them as something different than what they really are, considerably different. All right, so you have a lot of indications that this person comes across as fair, like as in a very fair, as in a very very fair person. How should I put it? So not fair as in pale. I mean fair as in they care about justice, because you have the Justice card here with a number 11, and then you also have the number 2 from the Two of Cups. So that suggests that this person, and also you have the 2 here with the Two of Swords, which is interesting because you have the Two of Swords clarified by, on the one hand, the Tower card, and on the other hand, the Ace of Wands, which is really interesting. Really interesting when it comes to appearance, especially. So this person comes across as, I think, and also you have a lot of, so you have a lot of number 2, you have a lot of 10 as well comes up. So this person at first sight can come across as pretty quiet, quite stoic as well. They come across as someone who is, you know, shy. When it comes to their appearance, they could be dominated by the moon, Saturn, Ketu. So when it comes to their appearance, again, with Ketu, there could be something otherworldly about them. There could be something like, maybe they really are very fair-skinned. I mean, compared to their genetic inheritance, of course, you always have to take into account genetic background and all that. But Ketu can tend towards a more pale complexion. The moon as well can tend to a more pale complexion. Saturn can show this person has good bone structure. Something about their bone structure stands out. They could have high cheekbones. They most likely are towards the tall side. There's something gentle about their energy as well. So even if this is a man, there's something kind of ethereal and otherworldly even about them. I don't think they come across as a very threatening individual. With the Devil card coming here, this is definitely the kind of person that a lot of people find attractive, like I said. Also the Empress. So this person actually gives off a hefty amount of feminine energy. So irrespective of their gender, right? I think, and when I say feminine, I'm talking about what, let's say, general traditional society would deem to be feminine qualities. Like, again, because I said this person dresses to impress, maybe they know a lot about fashion. Maybe they seem like they really care about their appearance, right? Nothing is really left to chance when it comes to how they present themselves. Maybe they buy from particular brands, or, you know, they wear particular perfumes. They like good quality stuff, good quality fabrics when it comes to what they're wearing. Things that suggest a certain status. And with the moon, also, this person could also have a bit, something about their face could be kind of plump. So again, most likely high cheekbones, because you have that combination of Saturn and the moon. But it could be also they have full lips, or maybe the face, the shape of their face is quite rounded. There's something about them that just suggests a kind of like sensuality, a gentleness, something about their features. Since you have the Three of Wands and the World underneath one another, this is a strong indicator that this person is from a foreign culture. So they could be, yeah, coming from a different culture than your own, or of course, it could be that either maybe you have moved to a different culture than your own culture, and this is a person from the local culture, or it could be the other way around. They're traveling to your place. But there's a difference in culture, definitely. There's a strong indication here with these cards coming together. And also, since you have the Wheel of Fortune here, so this person, I'm getting also the Devil in the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting strong 8th house Scorpio energy as well. So like I said, this person comes across as kind of like a still waters run deep sort of person. I think they come across as someone who's really stoic, someone who can handle crisis situations, someone that to some extent is not to be messed with. So even though there's a lot of qualities about them that it's interesting because like they come across as like a blend between, they are pretty approachable, but on the other hand they're also a little bit intimidating sometimes. It's like this person has strong boundaries, right? They have this energy of like, I'm nice but don't mess with me, because you don't want to see what I'm like when I'm not nice, you know. And yeah, so I definitely see that this person dresses well. I think they dress very professional in general as well, because you have the Ten of Pentacles. So this shows definitely this person cares about status and appearance as well. And they could very likely be from a position of high status because they have these cards that suggest a really established person. Also, you have the Tower here. It's interesting because you have the Two of Swords, you have the Tower, and you have the Ace of Wands. When it comes to their appearance, this is weird. So this makes me think, now this is really specific, but for some of you, this person could have some kind of a significant scar or a tattoo or something that they keep hidden. I mean, obviously, because most people don't just show their scars. Now, of course, this could be a wide variety of things. Maybe it's, I don't know, from a surgery. Maybe it's because they altered their appearance on purpose. But something, they might be hiding something about their appearance that's pretty significant. Or, I don't know, maybe they're wearing a toupee or something, you know? If this is a woman, maybe she's wearing a weave. And pretty face as well. Nice voice, because you have strong Venus as well. Yeah, and you have that abundance and thought thing. So this person is giving me like CEO, CFO energy, you know. It's like they are very good at working with people, negotiating. They have a very good understanding of human nature. But at the same time, they're very firm and have an aura of stoicism about them. And they're just very attractive. Because you have the Devil card, this person just comes across as sexy. Like, a lot of people just find them attractive. Alright, so this is pretty much what I can see from the cards. Let me see the notes now. This is going to be very interesting. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1's future spouse's physical appearance? What can you tell me about... Alright, that's enough. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1's future spouse's physical appearance? What can you tell me about pile number 1's future spouse's physical appearance? Nah, this doesn't feel right. Pile number 1's future spouse's physical. Alright, that's enough, I think. So, let me see. 12th house, mysterious. 3rd house, this is, again, could be that you're going to meet this person through traveling or they travel a lot. 2nd house, interesting. So these are energies that are prominent for them. 9th house, there's, again, multiple indicators that this person is from foreign lands. 6th house. All right. The Sun, that's a position of authority. So kind of Gemini. Nice. So kind of a confirmation of the Emperor card. Oh, we have Mula Nakshatra, which is about Sagittarius. Even more confirmation that this person travels a lot. Dhanishta, which explains why this person is attractive. Jyeshta, which is Scorpio energy. Uttara Bhadrapada, which is Pisces energy. That explains, and also we have, yeah, it's ruled by Saturn. So these are the rulers. So Saturn, Mercury, Mars, Ketu, not surprised. So you do have the Ketu energy, like I said. Some of you could have, like, again, if you're coming from my astrology channel, and which I will be linking in the video description, so you can check it out if you want. You know, I mean, that these nakshatras are very complex. They are associated with a lot of energies, and also these signs here, this is referring to the sidereal zodiac, the Vedic zodiac, so it's not the regular tropical zodiac. So Mula is connected to Sagittarius and Ketu, and these are the yoni, which are the animals that rule the basic nature or the sexual nature of this person. So look, you have the female lion with Dhanishta here, and you also have the snow leopard. So this kind of a confirmation here. So more information that I can give you about this person. With the Sun, definitely they stand out in a crowd, because the Sun suggests a person of authority, right? The Sun also rules Leo, so that's like a triple confirmation of that, like, cat energy. Maybe this person actually has some features about them that are feline, you know? And you have the 12th house, the 9th house. Somehow this person has this energy of being a globetrotter. There's something maybe multinational about them. Maybe they're mixed race. You know, 6th house is of the medical field, so maybe for some of you this person could be in the medical field and they dress according to that profession a lot. The 6th house also shows there's an aura of competition and toughness about them, so it goes hand in hand with that message of stoicism. 12th house and Pisces energy, because I saw that with Uttara Bhadrapada. This person, like I said, definitely this energy of, you know, mysterious, also with Jyeshta, which falls in Scorpio, like I said. This person, again, not directly related to their appearance, but they could be someone who's self-made, very ambitious. They definitely have this aura of being really tough, really ambitious. With the Jyeshta energy, this person could be wearing some amulets, or they could be wearing things that have like some kind of jewelry piece that has a religious significance, a mystical significance, usually amulets. Also, they have an energy that is actually, so again, this kind of is dichotomous energy here, so this explains the 7 of Swords. So for some of you, this person could come across as very quiet on the surface, but they're actually very agitated. It's just that they keep that agitation hidden from the world, you know. The 12th house also suggests a very rich inner world, you know, a rich imagination. With the Mula energy, this person definitely has like a strong sexual energy. I'm just going to say it. Also, not just the Mula, actually, all 3 of these, Mula, Dhanishta, and Jyeshta, are very sexual. So that explains the devil energy. So this is the kind of person that even if they're not particularly attractive, which I don't think is likely considering the tarot card, so I think this person most likely is conventionally attractive, but even if they're not, like, let's say they're just average looking, they just have this energy that exudes a lot of sexual energy or some kind of a dark, mysterious thing that makes a lot of people very attracted to them. And They also come across as passionate and devoted. For some of you, this person could even be in the military. This could suggest like someone who dresses up in a uniform because of Danishta and Jieshta especially. Definitely this Sagittarius and Mula, like I said. So this person likes to move around a lot. They don't like to sit still. They will have this kind of energy about them of being in motion. Very good bone structure, like I said. They might also, yeah, they might be like, again, not particularly directly related to appearance, but they could like dancing, musical instruments. They could be good at these things. They have a mystical side as well, like I said. Their energy overall just comes across as pretty intense and ambitious, actually, but it's not a very aggressive, at least not on the surface. It's more like a quiet ambition. Their eyes will be very intense. This is like sparkling, intense eyes. I think for most of you, this person will have dark eyes. But again, that does depend on genetics to some extent. Strong body as well. Really strong. This person likes to be physical. Like, they like to be athletic. I wouldn't be surprised if they are, you know, going to the gym regularly. This, for some of you, this could be someone who's even into things like combat, you know, like karate or something. They could be taking lessons in that. But they also have that kind of mysterious, like this, literally, this energy just gives me this, like, I don't know, sensei vibe, you know, like, I don't know, like Bruce Lee sort of energy, you know, someone who's like really intense, but they're very together, like they're very in control of themselves. So they are kind of like in that middle energy between really trying to control their energy, you know, being on a spiritual path and a spiritual discipline, but at the same time, really focusing on the physical, increasing their strength as well. For most of you, this person is definitely towards the tall side. Average to tall, I would say. This person is a very good communicator as well, because you have Gemini and the third house. Intelligent. Very intelligent. And again, they could also have an air about them that is quite intellectual. Very nice voice, very pretty face. So the face, again, will depend a lot. But I think for most of you, because you have Mula and Uttara Bhadrapada, for most of you, this person could have an elongated face or an oval to oblong face. Strong jawline as well, especially if this is a man. But even as a woman, strong features. Oh my god, remember when I said about the toupee thing? I think I know I'm gonna get hate for this, but I'm gonna speak as I find. So for some, definitely if this is a man, this could be someone who has a tendency toward baldness. So maybe they actually do wear, or I don't know, maybe they've gotten hair transplants, who knows. But yeah, they could have something with baldness. I mean, a lot of men have that, so there it is. And if this is a woman, again, this could be someone who maybe, you know, enhances her. I mean, with women, it's like women can enhance their appearance in many ways, but it could be, again, particularly connected to hair. Like maybe she's wearing a weave or a wig maybe, or maybe she likes to wear a lot of wigs or something like that. But yeah, pretty much this is what I see. So I hope that you have enjoyed this pile number 1. And if you have, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notifications bell to see when I will post a new video. And also, if you're interested in a private tarot reading, you can check out the video description. I will leave my contact information there. And also, if you are curious about astrology, I will link my astrology channel in the video description as well as in the pinned comment. And go ahead and check that out, please, if you're interested. And also, don't forget to check Ana Luisa as well in the video description. Thank you, and I hope to see you at my next tarot reading. Bye! So welcome pile number 2. This is your reading if you have chosen this card, which is the 2 of Cups, and or this fluorite crystal. All right, so this is going to be the shuffling phase. I'm going to add timestamps so you can skip directly to your reading if you don't want to sit through this. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2, the people who chose the fluorite crystal? What does their future spouse look like? What does their future spouse look like? What does their future spouse look like? Spirit, what does pile number 2's future spouse look like? This one just jumped out. All right. So let's see. The 5 of Cups. Interesting. The Queen of Swords. The Ace of Swords. The 2 of Wands. Let's see. Ooh, the Tower. The 4 of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. All right. Spirit, what can you tell me from pile number 2, the people who chose the fluorite crystal? What does their future spouse look like? Help me give them the right insights, Spirit. What does pile number 2's future spouse look like, Spirit? The King of Pentacles. The 6 of Wands. The Star. Check out the boobage on the star. I can't believe they did that card. Anyway, the 9 of Swords. The 6 of Swords. Death. The 7 of Pentacles. All right, so loads of swords, loads of pentacles. That's air and earth energy. So let me see. Where are my cards? Ooh. Actually, you know, wait. So, Oracle cards. Spirit, what can you tell me from pile number 2? What does their future spouse look like? What does their future spouse look like? Spirit, what can you tell me from pile number 2? What does their future spouse look like? What does pile number 2's future spouse look like? So, abundance, centering, nice. Wow, Coyote. I never got this card before. Revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Elephant. Greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So these messages are mainly for your future spouse. So already this person gives me this really agitated energy. Since you have the Coyote here, I wonder if you're going to get like nakshatras of Mula or Ardra. But we'll see that when I get to the astrological insights. So this person gives me like pretty intense energy. I wouldn't be surprised again if they have strong Saturn, strong Scorpio. Definitely they come across as romantic and unique looking, attractive in a very unique looking way because of that star energy. So this person could even be well known or well known within a particular circle. They have this very busy bee sort of energy, but it's like more than busy to me. This is a person who comes across as pretty stressed, actually. I have to admit. Like this is like busy bee, hummingbird sort of energy. This person doesn't like to sit still. They're like constantly chasing something. Most likely they're chasing financial stability. This is a person who really looks like they're juggling multiple things at the same time. This is the vibe that they're giving off. They also come across as wealthy because you have abundance and centering. This is really interesting. So they have an abundance here of pentacles. I mean abundance, a considerable amount of pentacles. And you have abundance here as this card and elephant greatness. Yeah, so this is interesting. You have elephant greatness and you have the star card, which is represented by the number 17, which boils down to a number 8. So yes, this person comes across as really powerful. Again, I'm getting strong Scorpio 8th house energy here. Strong Saturn energy as well. With respect to their appearance, this is a person who maybe has gone through some significant transformation with respect to their appearance in their lives. So this could be someone who, again, could be someone who lost a significant amount of weight, or they just were maybe very skinny and now they're very buff. They're a gym going person. They're very fit. Something about their appearance is pretty dark. And I mean in energy. There's something mysterious about them. Since you have the Coyote, which is to me connected to the night, and you have Death, which again is about darkness and night, and you have the Tower. So a lot of darkness here. So this could even be a person who looks like they're, and I know how you might say, how is this going to translate into appearance? But it's like this person comes across as someone who's mostly active at night or is very active at night. Like maybe someone who likes to go to clubs or something, or they sleep in, during the day. But I know this is more specific for some of you. Like maybe they're a bouncer or something. Or there's something about the night here. Like they come across as more active at night. Maybe they dress for the club a lot for some of you. And the nightlife, I mean, this person also looks like they have been through a lot. So they've been through a lot. They also, like I said, they have this very restless aura. For some of you, it could even be that they come across as anxious. Anxious / worried, and even sad a little bit, because you have the 5 of Cups. Maybe their features suggest, sadness. So maybe they have, like, for instance, melancholic eyes, slightly drooping eyes, or just a very kind of intense, agitated, you know, look. The person I'm getting in my mind right now is this guy who plays, oh God, I don't know what his name is. What is his name? I have no idea. Pablo something. I'm not sure if it's Pablo something. This guy who is playing the main character, I mean, one of the main characters in The Last of Us. Like, that kind of a person. You know, he has a slightly melancholic look in his eyes. That's kind of the energy that I am thinking here. Someone who's serious, you know? It's like they look like they are melancholic and nostalgic. Like they are somehow, they carry some kind of a heaviness from the past. They look like someone who has just like gone through a really rough patch in life. And yet, they're still attractive because you have the star here. And also you have the, yeah, so someone literally like that guy from The Last of Us, but I mean the role that he's playing, you know, someone like that who's like, he looks like someone, especially if this is a man, but even if this is a woman, right? If this is a woman, maybe it's more like the younger girl. Hopefully not that young though. But I mean that kind of energy of someone who looks like they could have gone through hell and back, and like they're tough and like can handle a lot of stressful situations. Because look at this, you have the Queen of Swords and you have Victory underneath. It suggests someone who has come, like, has gone through hell and back. They've come out victorious the other way, you know? Because they also have abundance and you have these pentacles energy, right? So this is someone who, I mean, is working a lot and has built a decent fortune for themselves. So it's like, there's someone like, look at this, it says earned success. Literally, it says earned success. So someone who doesn't take things for granted, okay? Someone who could handle and look at, literally you have like the Tower and the Six of Swords. I'm sorry, I've been watching too much of The Last of Us, but this is what I keep thinking about. It's like someone who could handle the end of the world, basically. And because you have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords, this is a person who comes across as very, very sharp intellectually, very smart. You know, nobody can pull the wool over their eyes. They see things the way they are. They don't sugarcoat. They can be very blunt, straightforward. And with respect to how they dress and their style, like I said, so this could be a person who, again, is more active at night, like I said. So if this is a person who likes to go to clubs and stuff, this gives me the impression of someone who wears a lot of leather. They could be wearing leather, chains, stuff like that. Also dark features, mostly. But with respect to dark features, it's like features that suggest a kind of toughness. I'm not necessarily saying that, you know, all of them have dark eyes or dark hair or dark skin, right? It's just like there's something, like, that's what I'm thinking about. The guy from The Last of Us or Liam Neeson, like a guy like that who's like really tough looking, like has these really kind of rough features. And again, for a woman, it will be slightly different, right? But you can imagine this woman just not having a particularly girly girl sort of vibe. You know, there's something pretty intense about her energy. Maybe even like Xena a little bit. And yeah, I think this is a person that has a kind of leadership vibe about them. So maybe not all of them are going to be leaders because not everyone can be a leader. But for some of them, yeah, they could be like in a small way, a kind of a leader. Maybe they have their own business. Maybe they are a manager. They have a lot of people looking up to them. admiring them, waiting for them to guide them. And this guy literally reminds me of Jon Snow all the time. So, yeah. Again, another character that I can think of that has gone through hell and back. I mean, Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. Yeah, I think the actor's name was Kit Harington. Yeah, so as a woman, I can think of Xena. Also, the girl from The Last of Us, but she's underage. So, yeah. I mean, she's underage in the movie. I don't know if the actress is. I don't think the actress is. But like someone who has a kind of a tomboyish sort of energy, someone who can handle stuff, you know, crisis situations. So when it comes to physical, like very strictly physical appearance, I'm getting pretty athletic build overall. Someone who's, you know, can handle themselves physically. Prominent nose. Strong jawline. If this is a woman, most likely she has smaller eyes, or like eyes that tend towards the small side. So I don't think that this is a person who's like doe-eyed or something. But this is pretty much what I'm getting from the cards. Okay, let me just see the astrological insights, because this is going to be interesting. So, Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 2's future spouse's physical appearance? Help me out here, Spirit. I'm not getting this one. Nah. Alright. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 2's future spouse's physical appearance? What can you tell me for pile number 2's future spouse's physical appearance? Help me out here, Spirit. That's a lot of cards, okay. That's a lot of cards. Okay, let me start separating the white from the... Oh, man. Okay, so let's check the white, which is the houses. All right, you have 4th house. Not surprising because you have a lot of number 4 here. So this could be Cancer energy. I mean, this is a person who's really stable. Oops. I moved the camera a bit. 9th house, travel. This is someone who comes across as pretty worldly. Maybe they are even from a foreign culture. But let's see what the rest of the house... 6th house. This is the house of service. There's someone who really comes across as helpful, cares about others. 1st house, like I said, people are willing to follow this person. So natural leadership vibe about them. They stand out. 11th house, people are really listening to them. So this is, 11th house is kind of a confirmation of the star. And 12th house, mysterious, dark, maybe a little bit. There's something mystical and mysterious about them. Let's see what the other cards say. Virgo, interesting. So Virgo is prime intellectual abilities. Aquarius, not surprised. I've said this in other videos. The Queen of Swords to me and the King of Swords are very Aquarian. Sagittarius, kind of a globetrotter vibe, very adventurous. The Sun, more of the leadership ability energy. Ketu, not surprised, because Ketu is the co-ruler of Scorpio, connected to death and mystical things. So, yes, but let me get all of them. Ashlesha, all right, this is really becoming interesting. Jeshta, so we have Cancer, Scorpio energy. Bharani, oh my God. Oh my God, this is such a confirmation because we have Bharani, the yoni element, animal, sorry, not element, is the male elephant, and we got the elephant. When I got the elephant card, I thought, oh my God, maybe this is a Bharani person. But let's see. Swati, all right, buffalo, male buffalo. Swati is Libra energy and Rahu energy. So this person could, for some of you, come from a foreign land. Or more specifically, maybe for some of you, okay, but it's not the strongest indicator. This person is definitely, you know, very intense, dark, brooding with that Bharani energy. So this is with Bharani and Ketu. This is, think of like, I don't know, Supernatural, that TV series. Jyeshta as well. So this person is really mystical. Jyeshta and Ashlesha. And like I said with Jyeshta, remember when I said I think this person comes across as someone who is tough, can handle crisis situations, and looks like they have achieved things through their own efforts. You know, I'm not going to get super into detail, but I have actually on my astrology channel talked about Jyeshta in depth in the video called Mercury's Nakshatras. And I talked there about Jyeshta more than any other nakshatra that I've seen, and there are 27 of them, is connected to people who are self-made, who really, you know, even if they're born in wealthy families, they take their family's name to a whole new level, basically, of fame and achievement. So, yeah, and also it's ruled by Mercury, and it's a very agitated energy, like I said, and you have double Mercury energy here. You have Jyeshta and Ashlesha, which both of them are ruled by Mercury, which is kind of connected to anxiety and, you know, someone who's mentally very active. And oh my God, this is such a huge confirmation. I just realized. Remember when I said this person comes across as like they're mostly active at night? I talked about also on my astrology channel how Jyeshta is connected to insomnia. Holy crap. Like, this is such a strong confirmation. Yeah, so also Ketu also is about the night and death and stuff. So yeah, Bharani as well is connected to death, and you have the death card. Bharani is about endings. So I know so far not much of this is about physical appearance, but these are general characteristics that, you know, so it's even more in depth than, you know, just physical appearance. But let me give it to you like this, because you have all of these nakshatras, this person definitely is very attractive, okay? Someone that a lot of people find attractive. With Jyeshta and Bharani especially, this is the strong silent type. Bharani is a very sensuous energy, but on the surface they can come across as very quiet. One thing that I will tell you is now about their appearance, they come across as very intense and very vengeful. Like, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I just realized I said this already from the cards. I said that this is giving me Liam Neeson energy and the guy from The Last of Us, but especially Liam Neeson. Remember, he was in those movies where the whole movie's like he's basically trying to destroy the people who kidnapped his daughter. And oh my God, I just realized that The Last of Us is kind of like a similar vibe. The guy from The Last of Us, he's like protecting his substitute daughter. Wow, like I wonder if those actors have something in common. I'm gonna have to check. But yes, because Bharani in particular is very much connected to vengeance. You know, these are people like, this is why they're ruled by the elephant, because they're kind of like, you know, remember those videos in the 90s where an elephant escaped from the circus and then trampled their trainers to death? Like, they will remember something for 30 years and then they will get back at you. So they have that kind of like brooding, intense energy. And also there's a great deal of inertia connected to Bharani because of that elephant energy. So there's just something larger than life about them. They have this like immovability about them, like, you know, they can just they're very difficult to mess with. Basically, it's like once they set on something, you can't change them. And also Bharani being ruled by Venus, there's something very sensuous about their appearance. You know, they could have full lips, they could have very pretty features, pleasant voice. Often I've actually seen with Bharani that many of them have deep voices, even the women. So that could be a thing. Swati as well explains the 11th house and the star card, because also the sun. So, and the Aquarius as well, because this person is probably quite popular. Like, even if this is a person of few words and not very much a social butterfly, people notice them, all right? When they enter a room, they have a presence. They have a strong presence. And also with Giesta, and actually Giesta came out for the pile number 1 as well. So if you felt drawn to pile number 1, check it out. So they could come across, not come across, but they could be someone who is wearing some kind of a jewelry piece of significance, like an amulet, something that has some kind of a mystical, spiritual significance to them, maybe from a particular culture or religion. And you have the 6th house. For some of you, again, not directly connected to appearance, this person could be somehow working with substances. Hopefully not illegal substances, but that could even be a thing. Because you have Ashlesha. Ashlesha is about poisons, you know, so it's connected to pharmacy and stuff like that, and also medical professions. But Ashlesha as well is a very sexy sort of energy. So like some of the biggest sex symbols in history have prominent Ashlesha energy. So think Megan Fox, and even Megan Fox, even her partner, I think, or ex-partner MGK has strong Ashlesha. So people who are just, they have this kind of like something that just attracts, you know, they have that something that just makes them very, very attractive. And yeah, intense sort of energy. Also, they could come across as good dancers. So this kind of really said, like, I definitely think for some of you, this is someone who's into the, like, disco clubbing scene, or maybe they're taking dancing lessons or something like that. But in any case, this person is someone who is very agitated. A Virgo and Aquarius, both of them show very strong intellectual energy. So they come across as very intelligent as well, not to be messed with. Nobody can pull the wool over their eyes. And because of their hyperactive mind, they probably struggle with some anxiety. And they probably, with Giesta coming out, I mean, there's a heavy Mercury with you here. And a lot of agitation here, and also Ketu speaks of something to do with the spirit world, with death. So for some of you, even this person has something very mystical and very even kind of otherworldly about them. For some of you, this person physically could be really pale, very pale skin. Of course, it could be within the limits of their genetic inheritance. Like, even if they're African, maybe they tend towards the paler side of their inheritance. Or if they have dark skin, maybe they just have a kind of a cool undertone to their skin. Something pretty aloof about their energy, very mysterious. If this is a woman, this is someone who could tend towards delicate features, petiteness, you know, sensuous energy, but also a lot of determination and a very strong energy. Someone not to be messed with, definitely. Also, you have the 1st house, which is, again, like, this is someone who likes to go to the gym. They're very health conscious. And most likely, having these energies, they need to go to the gym because of their agitation, to manage their anxiety. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if you even meet this person at the gym for some of you. But again, this person can have also a strong following, as in media presence, with the star and the 11th house. Also, the 4th house is, this person is like really, like, it's really weird because even if they are capable of maintaining a lot of relationships, like maybe they are keeping up their image and a lot of people like them and know them, they're still a pretty private person. This is a person who has like a strong boundary. They have strong boundaries between, you know, their private and their public or professional sphere, you know. So they care a lot about their home life as well. So they can even be a bit of a homebody, actually. Something about their appearance is very unique, because you also have like Aquarius, and Swati is like a confirmation of the star. So they attract attention, basically. They're exotic looking. Maybe they come from mixed backgrounds genetically. Also, more specific, again, more specific, they could like snakes. Maybe they have a pet snake, or they are, if this is a woman, they could be wearing jewelry that is in the shape of a snake or like resembles a snake. You know, something like that, something sinewy. And so for most of you, I see this person having an oval face. For some of you, it's also possible this person has a face that is in the shape of an inverted triangle. So they have like the eye section is more prominent than the lower half of the face. For some of you, right? You have multiple indications of this. So someone like this I can think of is, again, like Liam Neeson, the guy from I don't know what his name is. I have to search after I record this. The guy who plays the main character in The Last of Us. And also maybe Emma Watson for women. You know, that's an inverted triangle. So someone like that who has like really pretty eyes, like brooding eyes, and like the lower half of their face is a bit slimmer. They might have they have a defined but pretty slim jawline, I think, for some of you. You know, which is the kind of energy that you expect in someone who gives off an aura of agitation and always being on the go. At least for me, okay? Let me not get too much into detail. This person also just generally has strong features, you know, they really stand out. Something about their thighs could be particularly attractive. I know that sounds very kind of specific, but it's something. Something about their hands and arms could be particularly attractive as well. Like maybe that's something that really stands out to you at first. But overall, I see this as like even more than pile number one, because some of this, a bit of this has also come out for pile number one, but I see this as even more intense and kind of brooding sort of energy. Yeah. Yes. Brooding energy. So, and also very mystical. Something mystical about this person. Maybe they're even into like magic and stuff. Some of them could be wearing specific things that give an indicator of their religious beliefs, because you have that death and the Barney and the Ketu. So some of them could even be like borderline psychic, or they just give off this very kind of sharp, intuitive, mysterious aura about them. So yeah, this is pretty much what I can see for your pile number one, and I hope that you have found this interesting, because I definitely have. And if you have, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, comment in the comment section with anything that resonated, what didn't resonate, I don't know, anything you care to share about this reading, and maybe suggestions for future readings you would like to see on this channel. I would appreciate that. And also don't forget to check out the video description, because I will leave the link to my astrology channel there. And also check out Ana Luisa if you're interested in getting some jewelry that is really cool and has modern design. And also, if you're interested in a private tarot reading from me, you can also check out the video description. I will leave my, contact email in the description. And I will also leave a link there to readings that I've done, feedback for private readings that I've done. So in case you're curious to check the feedback that I've gotten so far. All right, so thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you at my next tarot reading. Bye. Welcome, pile number 3. This is your reading if you have chosen this card over here, which is the Six of Wands, and or this blue calcite crystal. So this is going to be the shuffling phase. If you don't want to sit through this, I'm going to add timestamps. You can skip directly to the interpretation. All right, Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 3, the people who chose the blue calcite crystal? What does their future spouse look like? What does their future spouse look like? What does their future spouse look like? What does pile number 3's future spouse look like? What does pile number 3's future spouse look like? So let's see. Four of Swords. Wait. Yeah, this is the Four of Swords. Or is it the Four of Wands? No, it's the Four of Swords. Yeah. The Sun. Nice. The Justice card. The Nine of Cups. The Page of Pentacles. Ooh, the Hermit. The Emperor. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 3, the people who chose the blue calcite? What does their future spouse look like? What does their future spouse look like, Spirit? What does pile number 3's future spouse look like? I'm not sure about this one. Spirit, what does pile number 3's future spouse look like? The Knight of Wands. The Seven of Cups. The Strength card. The Five of Wands. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Swords. Ah! Oh my god, I gotta pick up that card. Wait. Alright, back. The Four of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so now I'm gonna get some oracle cards. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 3? What does pile number 3's future spouse look like? Help me choose the right cards. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3's future spouse? Help me choose the right cards. So let's see. Dreams. Nice. Truth. Very nice. Okay. And then we have Polar Bear Mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Dream again. All right. And strength. All right. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Tiger Fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Ooh. All right. Already very nice. So this is mostly about your future spouse. This is not about you. It's not about you. All right. Wait. Already when I saw the tiger energy, I thought maybe this person is gonna have like Chitra or Jyeshta energy. If you come from, you know, my astrology channel or from astrology background, I'm talking about nakshatras, but I'm going to get to that at the end when I pull the astrological notes. So, first things that come here. So you have number 8, number 19. You have the Sun, which is very strong. The 6 of Wands, the Knight of Wands. You have again the Strength card with the Lion, which suggests, okay, yeah, strong, big feline energy. This person comes across as someone who has high status because of this Emperor energy. This person actually is going to come across as a dream come true for you, because you have the 9 of Cups, and that is literally like a dream come true. Okay, and there's also like a message about dreaming, mysticism here. This person could have strong Pisces energy, strong 12th house or K2 energy, 8th house energy, Scorpio, a lot of water. This person is coming across as someone who has quite a lot of solitary energy. Like, they're someone who doesn't easily form relations with other people. They're very strict and selective about the people they allow to get close. This person can really come across as pretty unusual. There's something about them that is just, you know, kind of mystical. Because look at this, you have the 4 of Cups and the Hermit, which both of them to me suggest this person has strong boundaries in relationships. This person doesn't take crap. You also have the Ace of Swords underneath the Hermit. So this is someone who would rather burn bridges than be, you know, maintain relationships for superficial reasons, right? So like have, you know, a bunch of good time friends who are only there for status and connections. They have an established position. This is someone in a position of authority, definitely. I think for most of you, especially if you are interested in a man, this person is going to be older than you. They come across as very quiet on the surface. This is not someone who makes waves. But they have a lot of strength. A lot of strength. They're very determined. There's something, a strong leadership quality. People rely on them. They stand for justice. For some of you, this is really specific, but I wonder if for some of you, this is someone who is connected to the legal system. They could be, maybe they're wearing a uniform. So either they could be like a lawyer, a judge, you know, something connected to the legal profession, or they could be in the police, like because of, you know, withholding the law, or the military even. But I would say more like the police or something about justice, restoring justice. So something like that can come across in their appearance. So maybe they're wearing a uniform. This is a person that has a lot of options. So they come across as someone who doesn't, like I said, so they're very selective, but a lot of people find them attractive. Because you have the 7 of Cups, so, and underneath the Sun. So this person, like, people are attracted to them. Potential romantic partners are attracted to them like a moth to a flame. But this person is very, you know, contained, very selective. You know, this is not someone who is easy to get to know. They could be someone who is from a foreign culture than you, or in maybe not a foreign culture, but in some way they're very different. They come from a different background. I think also potentially you might have, or they might have, you might have your partner archetype indicators in your horoscope connected to Kritika Nakshatra. They might also have strong Kritika Nakshatra. Again, this comes across as someone who can really handle crisis situations. I'm getting strong Mars energy, Saturn energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Ketu, Leo. This person could be taller. I think this person is physically pretty strong, imposing, because you have the tiger and the bear. Both of them suggest this kind of majestic sort of energy physically. And also with the emperor, this suggests a person who really is like commanding respect and attention. There is, you know, a warmth about them because you have the Knight of Wands and you have the Sun. So this is someone with a strong heart chakra. This is also why you have the Justice. So even though it's like they actually can come across as pretty intimidating, I think, with these energies, especially since they come across as like no nonsense, you know, they don't just let people in. They're not friendly. They're not buddy with everyone, even though they treat people with respect. But there can be something definitely intimidating about their presence. And still, there's a warmth there. Like, they actually are someone, this is a person who holds on to high ideals. And when it comes to the people they really care about, they will, you know, like, walk over dead bodies to protect them. Again, when it comes to physical appearance, I'm getting strong jawline, potentially a squarish face, strong bone structure. I would say mostly above average in height, good muscle mass. Strong Mars energy here. So this person could be going to the gym regularly. Definitely, if this is a man, broad shoulders. Even if this is a woman, she can look really athletic. For some of you, this person could have white or gray hair, even if it's dyed. There's just something very immovable about this person. So like there's like this feeling of heaviness and inertia about them. So this doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna be overweight, but they just give off this energy of like, here I am, take it or leave it, you know, like someone who's really um like a bull, you know. But I mean, not like, you know, like it's somehow their physical appearance suggests that they're someone who doesn't change easily, you know, and yet they can handle sudden changes and crisis situations. You know, this is why I think for some of you, really, This person could be connected to military, police, maybe. There's, for some of you, this person is maybe wearing a uniform. You have repeated messages that this is someone who has a lot of strength physically. And because you have like all this like feline energy, and both of these are predators, like the polar bear and the tiger. So this person could have maybe a bit of a feline quality about them. Their smile could be very beautiful because of the sun as well. Maybe they have a very broad smile, you know, brightens up the room. And definitely if this is a man, I think for a lot of you, this person could have facial hair. Or at least like most of the time, because obviously facial hair can come off. But maybe when you meet them, they will have facial hair. Oh yeah, this person is really like tough and no nonsense and blunt. And at the same time, you have that Pisces kind of energy, like that K2 12th house mysticism, because you have dreams and you have polar bear. Yeah, so this person can also have that touch of something, a little touch of the supernatural. Maybe it comes across in their appearance somehow. Maybe they're wearing something that, like an amulet or something. Wow, it just hit me now. I mean, obviously this is really specific, but for some of you, maybe this is someone you're going to see in your dreams first. That's very specific and it rarely happens, but it could be for some of you. Or maybe they will see you in their dreams. Because you have here like, or just literally this is the person of your dreams. Because you have so many repeated messages of dreaming here, dream state. You have the Four of Swords, which in the traditional Rider-Waite deck is that person just laying down on a slab of concrete. They almost look dead and they're like holding a sword or something. And the Four of Swords is something about sleeping. It's about resting, right? And then you have that message of dreams and you have that message of the polar bear with the mystic. So this suggests a person who's very kind of in touch with their subconscious. Yeah. And their intuition. Or literally, again, another way to interpret this is you could just have, when you see them for the first time, you could just have this very strong intuitive knowing of this is it. This is the one that I'm gonna marry. Either you or them, again. Alright, so this is pretty much what I can see from the cards. Let me see the astrological notes. Spirit, what can you tell me from pile number 3's future spouse? What is their appearance? What is pile number 3's future spouse's appearance? This one. Spirit, what is pile number 3's future spouse's appearance? What is pile number 3's future spouse's physical appearance? What is pile number 3's future spouses? Okay. What's pile number 3's future spouse's physical appearance? No, I'm not getting that. This one, I'm getting it. Alright, so let's see the separation of colors. So let me get the houses first. The 8th house, not surprised. Scorpio energy, dealing with crisis. So yeah, definitely for some of you, this person is like connected to the military or the police. 4th house, again, the number 4. Yeah. Very cool. This is a confirmation of all this, like 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. And 12th house, again, we have dreams and intuition and mystical things and faith. And 4th house again. 4th house is very strong, came out twice. 11th house, this person can deal with large audiences. And 12th house again, very strong. So 12th house came out twice, 4th house came out twice. This person has a very strong intuition and very rich inner life. With the 12th house coming out twice, yeah, they could definitely come from a foreign land. Because you also have that 5 of Wands energy. But let me see what else is going on here. Scorpio, I cannot. More confirmation of the Scorpio. Aries. Mars energy, more Mars energy, and Jupiter, which is connected to justice. It's connected to the justice system. Yes. Okay. Pushya. Okay. Pushya Nakshatra, which is in Cancer. So yeah, like I said, that's a confirmation. Ashlesha, more Cancer. Cancer, and by the way, these signs are in sidereal zodiac. Mula, which is Ketu energy, and Purva Bhadrapada, Jupiter, and Lion. Okay, so I was close enough. I said maybe you have Chitra or Vishaka, but then you have, which Vishaka is also ruled by Jupiter, but you have Purva Bhadrapada with Lion. All right, close enough. Very strong Jupiter energy. With Purva Bhadrapada, this is a very strong confirmation that this person is very mystical. So this person has very, and again, Purva Bhadrapada can be connected to something dark as well. You have Jupiter, Aries, and Scorpio as well. So definitely this could be a confirmation for some of you that this person is working in defense or you know, for the police or secrets, something to do with secret departments, defense, weapons, crisis situations, you know. So this person can have like this really intense energy about them. But then you also have contradicting energies here because you have Mula and Ashlesha and Pushya. Okay. So when it comes strictly to physical appearance, most likely this person has an elongated face. They come across and they're very protective. Can I just say that? They're very protective. They love to be of service. And in fact, this is really a pretty strong confirmation, like I said, for many of you, I'm sure, that this person is somehow in the service of the community, right? So this, again, makes me think of like an attorney, something, a judge. They're helping society somehow, working for the government, maybe, because you have Saturn, you know, from Pushya. And you have Jupiter, which Saturn and Jupiter both are connected to the state, legal systems, organs of state, branches of state, however you want to call them. So, yeah, this person loves to give their energy to others. They love helping others. Their eyes could be intense and yet a little bit sad as well. So something a little bit wary about them. An intense stare, but their eyes could be slightly downward sloping towards the outer corners. Most likely there's dark appearance here, so they will tend towards a dark complexion, dark eyes, dark hair. Very likely for most, this person is taller than average. An elongated face, like I said. Strong teeth. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, confirmation of what I said initially. This person could have strong teeth and a great smile. They're more like attractive actually through their energy. So this doesn't mean that, actually, wait, no. Let me reiterate. They could also be conventionally attractive, like I said. So I got that Seven of Cups. I got that Four of Cups. I got that Hermit energy. So, and actually the Hermit and Purva Bhadrapada, that's a strong mirroring and confirmation, but I won't get into the details connected to Purva Bhadrapada and why that is. But well, suffice it to say that Purva Bhadrapada is connected to mystics and people who are, they break away from society and do their own thing, very independent. So, where was I? Yeah, they could be conventionally attractive, but they don't care. Like, they have this energy that they don't care about their attractiveness. There could be something about their, this is really, like, everything is reinforcing that this person is, like, you know, somehow maybe connected to intense professions, life and death situations maybe. So could even be a doctor as well. Pushya is connected again to any forms of service, so they could even be like, working as a doctor, and maybe they have a uniform. They could be wearing things that are very mystical in meaning, so maybe they like to wear things that have some magical meaning. They probably have an unconventional way of expressing themselves, and something about their appearance is unconventional. Either they just don't care, but again, Purva Bhadrapada, like I said, it sometimes suggests a double-facedness, or like a two-facedness, how to put it, in the sense that it makes me think again of someone who maybe is wearing a uniform, because that's someone who, in public they have, let's say, a conventional profession, maybe a respectable profession, but in private they are very, very interested in things that other people would never guess in a million years. Like maybe they're, like think of a police officer who's like watching tarot, right? If there are any police officers watching tarot right now, please comment in the comment section, because I'm really curious. But yeah, so think of something like that, right? So it's like maybe they have a very conventional, very serious profession, respectable position in society, but they have unusual hobbies. With respect to their appearance, they have, like I said, very intense eyes. I definitely see this repeatedly. There's something about their eyes is just very mesmerizing. Like it's like they're very intense, but at the same time they're luring you in. They can have a very penetrating gaze. Their features, like I said, with Purva Bhadrapada, it's kind of a confirmation of feline features. Could be. Maybe their eyes are a little bit wide set, and they have a kind of their face is like, there's something of a kind of a quiet and almost lazy confidence about their features. Like, I don't know, think of a lion. It just sits there and it knows it's majestic and doesn't care about anyone. Like, kind of like F everyone, I know I'm fabulous sort of energy. Even if it's like they're just sitting there and not saying anything, they just have something about their appearance. Like I said initially with the Emperor, that they just have something about their appearance that's just imposing somehow. And also intimidating, like I said initially, could be. Very sharp intellectual energy as well. Very likely this person has full lips. Full lips, like I said, great smile. There's something sensuous about their appearance as well. Most likely full lips, like I said. And eyes that kind of, like I said, so intense stare, but there's also a little bit of melancholy there. They could also be good at dancing. This is not directly related to physical appearance, but they could enjoy dancing. They could enjoy expressing themselves through dancing. They could have gone through some kind of a transformation connected to their appearance in their lifetimes. Aquiline nose as well. They could have a hook nose or an aquiline nose. Strong eyebrows for some of you. Arched eyebrows. This is really specific, but for some of you, this person could look like your mother. I know Sigmund Freud analyzed this, but, or maybe somehow vaguely reminds you of your mother. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, for most of you, very likely this person has oval or even oblong face shape. So like they could have a really elongated face. Strong bone structure as well. Good bone structure. Yeah, this is pretty much what I can see. So, this is pretty much what I can see for pile number 3, and I hope that you have enjoyed it. And if you have, don't forget to like and subscribe, and click on the notifications bell to see when I will post a new video on this channel. Also, please comment in the comment section with any feedback you would like to give or any suggestions for future videos. I would greatly appreciate that. And don't forget to check out the video description. I will leave the link to my astrology channel if you're interested. And, you know, also Ana Luisa, if you're interested in the jewelry, their jewelry offer, you will get a discount if you purchase from my link. Check that out. Also, if you're interested in a personal tarot consultation from me, I will leave my contact information there. And I will also leave a link to reviews that I have gotten from clients up until this point, with, you know, what they thought about my reading. So if you're interested in getting a private consultation from me, you can go check that link, because it will give you more insights. And yeah, so thank you once again for listening, and I hope to see you at my next tarot reading. Bye. Welcome, pile number 4. This is your reading if you have chosen this card over here, which is the 8 of Wands, and or this crystal, which is the jade. And I'm going to add timestamps. This is going to be the shuffling phase. I'm going to add timestamps if you want to skip directly to your reading, because I will be taking my time. Spirit, please tell me about pile number 4's future spouse. What is their future spouse's physical appearance, aura, energy they give off? Spirit, what is pile number 4's future spouse's physical appearance? So, the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, the Page of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the King of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, the Tower. All right. Spirit, can you please tell me about pile number... Okay. this one wanted to come out as well, so okay. Pile number 4 is future spouse's physical appearance. What can you tell me about their future spouse's physical appearance? Help me choose the right pile. Sorry, the right cards. Spirit, tell me. The Devil. The 3 of Pentacles again. The 4 of Wands. The Hierophant. The Sun. The Temperance. The 2 of Pentacles. Nice. Okay, let me get some oracle cards. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 4's future spouse's physical appearance? What is their future spouse's physical appearance, Spirit? Spirit, what is pile number 4's future spouse's physical appearance? What can you tell me? What is their energy? What do they give off? Okay. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 4's future spouse's physical appearance? What kind of an energy do they give off? What is their appearance like? What is pile number 4's future spouse's physical appearance? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read these because they're shorter. Protection and kindred spirits. Protection and kindred spirits. Nice. And then you have pronghorn action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Sea otter, happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Very nice. Okay. I think this person has a strong Saturn energy already. First, before I get into it, if you felt drawn to especially pile number 3, but also any of the other piles, go check them out because there might be messages there for you. Wow. I mean, really, a lot of big cards here. A lot of major arcana. Intense energy. First of all, the thing that stands out to me from the beginning, you have kindred spirits and you have the 6 of Cups. And if you remember in the Rider-Waite deck, the 6 of Cups card, this is the 6 of Cups, right? It's those children. It's like 2 kids and one of them is offering a cup to the other, I think. And so this makes me think that this person will remind you of someone from your past. They could even, for some of you very specifically, they could be someone that you knew as a child. But if not, they could remind you from someone of someone from your past, and this could even be like past life. You know, like maybe you will have this instinctive nudge when you see them for the first time, like, oh, this is them. I know this is them. You have that card with protection as well above kindred spirit. So it makes me think that there's something karmic and fated about this. Again, this is not directly about their physical appearance, but I am going to speak everything that I find in these cards. You have the 3 of Pentacles come out twice. right here and here. So this comes across as a person who is professional and hardworking. And since you also have the Sun and the Six of Cups, this person also has a playful energy. They could have dimples. They could have a really great smile, like a really infectious laughter. But they're very serious as well. They will have a very kind of busy bee sort of energy as well, a busybody, because of that Two of Pentacles. So this is someone who is busy, like they're hardworking. They could be juggling multiple professions or jobs at the same time. With the Devil, they will come across as sexy, definitely. Also, the Eight of Wands, there's, yeah, a swift energy about them. The King of Wands as well. 10 of Wands. This is someone who works very hard. There's like this energy of they don't like to sit still. The Hierophant is really interesting here. Also with the number 5. This person could be a teacher, a professor. Or maybe they look like they could be a teacher or a professor. Maybe they're not actually that. But they really stand out in a crowd. If this is a man, broad shoulders, definitely. An athletic constitution. Their jawline especially could be squarish, even if this is a woman. Because you have the Temperance, this person could come from a mixed cultural background. Maybe they're a mixed race. Just realize this card is like confirmation of a lot of these cards as well. The Sun card, the Six of Cups. So this person could be a workaholic, because you have this also pronghorn action. Like I said, yeah, this person needs to learn to relax. So they have this energy of like they're constantly on the move. They're always doing something. This could be strong Capricorn, Saturn, Mars energy. Also Sun. This person comes across as someone who is a family person, though. This is definitely, if they're a man, they come across as someone who, you know, is a good provider, quote unquote. They look like someone who's marriage material, definitely. And I think you, from the beginning, will know, like I said initially, there might be just this very strong intuitive knowing, or just maybe conscious knowing that, oh, this is it. This is the person I want to marry, you know. Maybe even love at first sight. The Seven of Swords is interesting. There could be something deceptive about this person's appearance, or there could be something kind of playful and sheepish, something about them. They could have like you know, a sheepish smile. It makes me think of someone like Bruce Willis or Mickey Rourke. You know, these people who are like smiling on, like they have a dimple in only one corner of the mouth. Yeah, but they come across as very attractive to a lot of people. So with the Hierophant, also maybe this just shows that loads of people would want to marry this person. You have the Devil. This is why I say, so this person is someone who really inspires, you know, sexual thoughts in others. They also can have this kind of a dark brooding energy. So again, this could be Scorpio a bit. But I would say more Capricorn here, because look, this is the Devil card with the, you know, the horns is kind of like the pronghorn, and that's because, well, the Devil's depictions have been based on pagan images of goats and deer and stuff, so it would make sense. It's really interesting because you have the tower there. So the tower is like making me think that this person has, also with the Ten of Wands, there could be something about their appearance that is kind of tired. There's kind of like a world weariness about them. You know? And they just come across as someone who does everything on their own. This is the energy that they give off. Like they could bear the weight of the world on their shoulders. Or maybe they look like they feel like they're carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders, you know, like they're tired. This is interesting. So something about this person's appearance just comes across as very monogamous. Like they're someone who doesn't fool around, right? Takes relationships seriously. I see that repeated also in the Hierophant and in that card with protection, because you have the swans there. The swans are very monogamous. And you have kindred spirits underneath. Really interesting. I definitely think for many of you, this is someone you have some kind of a karmic contract with, like you've met this person in a past life. It would explain why you have like these kind of feelings of, you know, you might think, like I said, for some of you, when you see this person, you're just going to know that this is it. This is the person I'm going to marry. They also have, yeah, I mean, I think for some of you, this person could be someone who has altered their appearance significantly. But for the better. I don't think, I mean, for some, maybe it's even plastic surgery, but I think mostly it's something, you know, through a lot of hard work. They're strong, like Sun, Venus energy, so this person could have something really artistic about their vibe, about the way they express themselves. They could like to wear red a lot. Maybe for some, again, very specific, they might have red hair, but they like red. They might look good in red. This person also likes nature a lot. So maybe when it comes to their appearance, they could be wearing clothes that depict nature. That's very specific. Or they could be wearing things that have to do with natural elements. So this makes me think of Wicca, paganism, stuff like that. Maybe they're wearing feathers or something. Or, you know, pictures of something like animals, feathers, stuff like that. They definitely have, you know, a strong leadership vibe. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these people are teachers for real. Like, oh my god, yeah, they also could come across as someone who is just good with kids, irrespective of whether they are teachers or not, or teachers of kids or not. They just have this ability, like they come across as someone who's like, yeah, has the ability to get down to children's level, have a kind of playfulness and honesty about them. Yeah, pretty much this is what I can see from the cards. So let me see what the astrological notes have to say. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 4, the people who chose the jade crystal? What does their future spouse look like? What does their future spouse look like? Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 4? The people who chose the jade crystal, what does their future spouse look like? Spirit, what does their future spouse look like? What does their future spouse look like? What does their future spouse look like, Spirit? What does their future spouse look like? For pile number 4, Spirit. Okay. Enough. So, let me see. 8th house, not surprised. Because you have that tower energy. 8th house again? Wow, this person definitely went through some physical transformation. Maybe they even underwent some massive surgery, like for some of you. But I think mostly it's to do with their physical appearance. Because 8th house is the house of transformation. And you have the tower and this card that says harmonious change. So, yeah, they have changed their physical appearance for the better. 5th house, not surprised. This person has this kind of playful energy. That's more confirmation of the sun and the 6 of cups and this kind of childlike playfulness. 11th house means they're popular, have a popular sort of vibe. They could be, again, reaching large audiences. Maybe they're even in like a religious leader for some of you. 7th house, they're good with partners. Oh my god, yeah. 7th house explains the Hierophant. This person comes across as the ideal spouse. I think you, of course, will see them as the ideal spouse because you will eventually marry them. But I think they come across as the ideal spouse to many people, considering these cards. All right, Capricorn. Oh my god, what did I say? Huge confirmation, because I said that with the pronghorn and the devil card. Capricorn is this Saturn energy. This person is very hard work. I can't. Scorpio. Like, I cannot. Okay. Yeah, very strong confirmation of the devil. Okay. Cancer, confirmation of the 4 of Wands. This person is really protective. And Leo, more sun energy. All right, very strong confirmations, but let me see all of them. Shravana, which is more Capricorn. Wow, this is even more specific. Okay. But this is Capricorn in sidereal zodiac. Okay, and ruled by the moon. So let me see. Punarvasu, which is Cancer, Gemini and Cancer. And Purva Falguni, which is Leo. Strong confirmations. Wow. Okay, let me unpack. Interesting, you have rat, which is, well, I think they're in the same family, right? As otters. I mean, not exactly in the same family, but they're rodents. So otters are rodents, right? Anyway, but yeah, you have pronghorn, and that suggests Capricorn to me. The devil also imagery suggests Capricorn because it has the goat head. So in any case, this person definitely has had something to do with their appearance. Like, they have, again, the strong transformation physically could just mean this person maybe has many piercings and tattoos. There could be for some of you, although I would say that's very unlikely. I mean, pretty unlikely, actually, considering the rest of the influences, because you have a lot of Capricorn, so that's very conventional energy. I don't know. But 8th house and the tower, shows this person has gone through significant transformation physically. So yeah, maybe again, more specifically for some of you, they could have a significant scar. That could be a telling thing. Fifth house shows they're very creative. There's something about the way they dress and the way they express themselves is very creative. They attract attention easily. They make friends easily. They easily touch the masses. So they could be really popular. They come across as very romantic as well. They could have, again, not directly linked to physical appearance, but they could have like a partnership-based business or be working in one-on-one situations. Fifth house is connected to teaching, so maybe they're like teachers, tutors, something like that. And with Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo. Okay, so let me break this down. And you have Capricorn, Travana. So it's almost like Spirit wanted you to know that it's not just Capricorn, it's specifically referring to Travana. This is nice. I mean, J.K. Rowling, I think, has Moon in Travana. Vivian Lee had Moon in Travana. Loads of nice people have had Moon in Travana. Viggo Mortensen as well. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. So, shows this person very creative, strong imagination. They're sensitive. They're very intelligent. Care a lot about family. That explains the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. This person is very marriage-minded. They're very conventional, let me put it like that. Because with Capricorn, yeah, that's all about tradition, convention. So they're loyal to the convention and traditions of their own culture and their own background. So also strong, very not strong, yeah, actually prominent bone structure. So they could have prominent cheekbones, many of them. Like with that, like really particularly prominent, like, you know, hollowed out, like with that little hollow underneath the cheekbone, you know. Strong, like nice bone structure, okay. Photogenic. Intense eyes. The Punarvasu explains the kind of a playfulness, right? This person has, especially since Punarvasu is connected to the cat, there's kind of like a playfulness. There's a bit of an agitation to them. Also with the Capricorn and Scorpio, and also the Leo, explains why this person likes to be on the move a lot. Probably pretty busy. They have a nice balance between the masculine and feminine energies, and maybe you see that on their features as well. Like they could have like a nice mix of masculine and feminine. Broad shoulders, very likely. Athletic build. I think for most of you, well, actually it's difficult to know. I was going to say about height, but it's pretty difficult to know. I think their height could be all across the board. Oh, but with Purva Falguni, yeah, they could probably have pretty sensuous features. With Venus as well. It's because it's ruled by Venus. So this could be, actually, this is kind of a confirmation of what I said. This person could come across as really artistic. They have good taste in fashion, the way that they present themselves. They probably like nice fabrics. If this is a woman, definitely she will like to enhance her looks. You know, she'll be a typical girly, I mean, not maybe not a typical girly girl, but she will like to enhance her appearance, you know, as in wear makeup and jewelry and all the cute things that women like to wear. And there's, yeah, wow, Scorpio is definitely a confirmation of the devil, like I said. So this person could be attractive, and the Purva Falguni is a confirmation of both of these. You know, there could be something sensuous about them, like a lot of people find them attractive. but they're also like really intelligent. They like to travel. They like to be on the move. Maybe not travel as in to faraway places, but they like to be on the move. And there's a youthfulness about them. They could be a little bit moody sometimes. So when it comes to appearance, they could change something about the way that they dress. Maybe their hair color, especially if this is a woman. But even if this is a man, maybe they change their appearance quite a lot. But I mean, I don't think on a drastic level, but yeah, they could try different things, different accessories, different clothes. But I think this is a person who likes, to play with their appearance. The chest area, irrespective, is going to be attractive. I mean, irrespective of gender, most likely it's going to be attractive. Intense eyes are likely. Strong nose. This person could mirror you. This really this is another interpretation of this, kindred spirits and protection. This is very specific, but especially if you come from my astrology channel, some of you could have sun in the 7th house, or you could have sun in sun opposite your Atmakaraka. So this person could somehow mirror you. You could have some things in common. Obviously, you're not going to be identical, but yeah, you could have some things in common. Similar energies. They will have an intense aura as well. Maybe even a little bit like feisty. And they could enjoy pranks. This is very specific, but yeah, they could enjoy pranks. They could also explain the 7 of Swords. They have there's a kind of a Peter Pan-ish sort of energy here. But when it comes to the way that when it comes to their features and the way that they appear and present themselves, they put some effort into it. They like to work on their appearance. This is probably also why you have that 8th house and the Tower twice, because like I said, I think there's a strong message that this person has done something to their appearance that is significant. So this could be plastic surgery, or maybe they've lost a huge amount of weight, or I don't know, something. Or like I said, they could have tattoos, but I think that's not so much likely. Tattoos or piercings or something, some kind of body modification stuff. Alright, so this is pretty much what I can see for you, pile number 4, and I hope that you have found this interesting, because I definitely have. And if you have, don't forget to like and subscribe and click on the notifications bell to see when I will post a new video. Also, please comment in the comment section with any feedback you would care to share. Also, ideas for future videos. I would greatly appreciate that. And also, please check out the video description. I will leave a link to my astrology channel. Also, I will leave that link with a discount to Ana Luisa and their products. If you're interested, go check it out. And also, if you're interested in a private tarot reading from me, I will leave my contact information in the video description. I will also leave a link to reviews that I have gotten from previous clients. So if you're curious about them, go ahead, check it out. And also, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, again, I hope to see you at my next tarot reading. Bye.